How's it run? Yeah, that guy's back. Teehee. The goober, even. Hi, everyone. I'm quite tired. But I thought I've got like a little bit of time to be silly, so I'm gonna be silly. Hi, Gaby. Okay, that's death. What is happening? Oh, I enabled my stupid function key. That's why it's being weird. But yeah, hello. How's everyone? Also, my game is kind of dying a bit, but it's fine. Hello. Hi, Jax. Hi, LB. Hi, Gaby. I'll hydrate for you. And I'll sit up straight. Yippee! And also bonk. And also boop. Thank you, Gaby. How's everyone doing? I'm just playing Battlebox and then maybe some Hole in the Wall and maybe some Survivor while I do my quests and get XP, and then I'm gonna go fish. But I don't know if it'll be too long for me fishing and stuff like that to actually, or like doing the XP stuff to actually have enough time to go and fish when everything's done. Hello. Yay. Yeah, just gonna be a chill stream. I'm gonna try and yap, but it's also like I'm an EP guy. Oh, as you can hear, as you can tell. But yeah, the PNG tuber's back. It's the first time you've probably seen PNG tuber in a long time, just because all the streams that I've been doing recently have been events, and I don't use my PNG tuber in events. No, thank you. I'm just dead here, aren't I? Yep. I don't normally use my PNG tuber in events because it normally lags out my PC a bit. So for events, I want to be like, I want to have my PC feeling the best it can be. Gooba stream? Nah. The only reason it's a Gooba stream is because you're here now. Nah, yeah. Tick emoji. No, dude. Damn it. Ah, I should have done so much better. I missed so many hits. Man, that sucks. Boop. Thank you, Mac. Dude, I need top 2. I don't need top 2s anymore. I need kills and wins. Get booped? Nah. We got, I think we got 9 or even 10 kills as a team. But, yeah, we got 9 kills as a team, but only 1 win. That sucks. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah. Nah. Nope. What the? Oh. What is my aim? Oh my god. What the? Oh my god. What's my why am I not sprinting? Dude, this keeps happening to me. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I like stop sprinting. It's like, it feels like all of a sudden sometimes I just start going slower, and it's like, I'm still sprinting. I haven't clicked anything. I'm on toggle sprint. Why am I going slower now? What? Huh? How do they still hit me? It's fine. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's just me being weird as well. I don't know if it actually is just me sometimes going slower or I'm just being stupid. Okay. I feel like my aim sucks today. I feel like this guy's gonna cook us as well, which is slightly annoying. Yep, GG's. Hold on. Maybe? Ah, NT. Who did he got him? Oh. I'm still EP. Dude. Oh well, who've we got? Sonny, Vinny, Omni, Buxy's save, Mamas. Okay, some cool people here. Most people I don't know though still. EP right to eye? EP right to eye is just right to eye. Oh, I'm on 1 health. What? Lovely. Surprised I got away with that. But I'm happy that I got away with it. We could also, I could also potentially have events this weekend, which are quite cool. Rito's live! Yo! That's so cool. Wait, I finally get to raid Rito. What? They didn't die? Huh? They were 1.5. How did I not kill them? What? Okay. No clue. I'll probably maybe. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm probably only gonna be alive for like an hour or so. That's an orb. Hello, invisible bow. Get out of here, please. Oh, they're on full health. Oh, I hit the wrong. Okay. Okay. That actually wasn't intentional. I tried to switch back to my sword. Like, in my brain, I switched back to my sword so I can then bow them. But I forgot that I put my blocks in my offhand. So when I tried to load my bow, it wasn't in that slot and I just failed. I'm kind of stupid. Oopsie. I didn't think before I pressed button. Dude. I wasn't this yawny before I started stream. Like, the minute I've started stream, I've just been like the EPest soldier, and it's I wasn't yawning this much before I went live. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone live. I hope I'm entertaining enough even when I'm yawning half of the time. Hello. Is she the goat as usual? I'm really excited. There's like a thing that Oni's doing that I'm in, even though I'm probably gonna suck at it. And one of the things is Marvel Rivals, and I've played like 1 or 2 games of Marvel Rivals, and I sucked at it, but I'm still gonna have fun. Oh my god, how did I get that hit? I'm hiding, dude. I don't want to die. Yeah. That last hit was kind of something else. I honestly don't know how I got that. It's like the one, like, far range thing I think I've gotten in the last 2 months. It was really whack. I'll take the kill, but that was a bit weird. Also, since I've been streaming, I seem to be winning more, which is also a good sign. Oh my god! Wake the heck up! Jesus! I'm so tired all of a sudden. What the hell? Dude, I need to commission like a yawn emote just for this stream. EP right to eye emote. I already have a list of like emotes that I want commissioning. From one goober whose name starts with G and ends with foam. Dolan. Stop shifting. People who shift are like goobers. Cause like when you shift, you're like teehee teehee teehee. But like, oh my god, it's hard to fight. But I suppose that's the intent. I'm writing it down. I'm writing down. EP yawn right to our emote. Into my commission list. Well, can I yap to you guys about law? I'm gonna yap to you guys about law. So, I know I didn't stream it like at all, and that's because I was ill and busy. But there was something that I was a part of very loosely, because I wasn't like a main character or anything. I played on the server like 5 times in 2 weeks, which isn't that much, honestly. And that sucks. I wish I could have played on it more. Where did they come from? Huh? Okay, rip. You got this, teammate. I believe in you. You got the sushi. Oh wait, it's Ushi. I like double believe in them. Ushi's like goated. So is Archivist though. Archivist's also goated. Goober off / pause. Yeah. So my character, who didn't look any different to me because I couldn't get a skin commissioned in time. And then I just went with it because if I start my like lore with a character without a skin for it, it feels like that's the character, and I don't want to like change their design halfway through. So because I just started with the normal skin, I didn't change anything. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's over. I'm gonna get TNT. Oh wait, I'm alive. Thank you. I was guessing that TNT was ours. But yeah, so this scuba is just a little guy. The first thing that they did. This is about the Origins Experiment series. It's a series made by Strike. I'm Strike TV. Dude's great. Huge fun to talk with, and the go-to event maker. Although they are not doing events anymore. But they are actually making a TCG thing for Origins Experiment, which is very cool. That I may or may not be in. Which I think is very cool. And I'm hoping that because they were asking for like artists a little while ago, that I can get Ghost Phone to draw me a silly card. I can commission them. I can't aim. Okay, I'm good. But yeah, I already have ideas for it, and the idea broadly goes across the lore. Basically, the first thing that they did was Origins Experiment 3. That was the first one I was in. Anything which includes you is awesome? Nuh-uh. Dude, I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm gonna be honest, it was so fun. Not everything that includes me is like awesome. I'm not like the bar for awesome things. If I'm in it, it doesn't mean it's awesome. There are thousands of things that I'm not in, which are also awesome. Like, what's a good example of something I'm not in that's awesome? No Man's Land or No Man's SMP. Who was it? I think it's Oro. Did Oro make it? I forgot what it's called. I think it's No Man's Land SMP or something like that. Hold on. I want to make sure I get this right. I think it's Oro. Did Oro make it? Artemis! Artemis made it! Yeah, No Man's Land. That's the name of the server. I'm not in it, obviously. But like, I've been kind of half following it for a while, and it seems like it's very, very silly. And everyone on there is having a great time, so... That's a really good example of something that I'm not in, and is also very silly and very goober. But yeah. Honestly, I love... I hope I can just be silly and be goober and cool things. Because... Yeah, I like being silly. That's all. I like being silly in MCCI. I like not perishing to this person, but it's not really my decision to make. I didn't perish. Yay! There's someone up here. Hello. Oh, I couldn't hit my snipes. Hi, Dots. I'm on 1 heart. I want to heal up a bit before I go down. But yeah, no, dude, I was so close! What the? No, man, that's rough. Nice ace, though. But yeah, it's... Origins Experiment 3 was the first one I was in. That was the first... that was my first Minecraft event, full stop. That I was ever in. And back then, I think the VODs are still available, actually, on my YouTube. Potentially. That event... God, I was a nervous wreck. Genuinely. Like, I was really scared to just interact with anyone. And... yeah, I was just like a scared little guy. I did not know how to socially interact. Bells, who's one of my first people who watched me and is awesome and really, really sweet, was in chat basically trying to give me some of the courage to work up, like, the courage to go talk to people because I was scared as hell. But yeah, so that's kind of gone across into the character. I lived in someone's basement, which is very right to I coded. It's a very scared little guy coded. They didn't know that I lived in their basement for the entire experiment, and they might still not know. But yeah. I wasn't like taking up space or anything. I was the Ashbourne origin, which was like you're made of ash. You're kind of like birdie question mark ish, but not really. Like you could leap forward and like you didn't have to eat the way you ate. Oh my god, I'm in a 2v1. I didn't even realize. No, thank you. Ah, I lost that. Rip. They're on 1. I trust my teammate. NT. But basically, is that enough? Nope, I needed 2 more round wins. But yeah. I lived down below someone's house. There was a big lava lake. And I lived in the lava lake basically. Do you know the thing where you like place a couple signs and then have a home down there? And then like it's hidden. That's where my first like base inverted commas was down there, and I kind of lived in the lava, like a silly little guy. What is the Origins experiment about? I'll tell you. Basically, the overarching law is that we are all people from like the outside world or whatever who have volunteered to be part of an experiment. We then are kind of in like test tube style things. We get transported into the experiment. We don't know we're in an experiment though. That's... Oh wait, did I never... Oh, I never combined them. I'm stupid. We don't know we're in an experiment. In law. Obviously we know outside because we're in the server. But we don't know we're in an experiment, and each experiment has like different twists. So all of them are origins. So you've got origins mods, so like all the normal origins plus normally a few like some like 5 up to like like 15, and then some were up to like 3 custom origins. It just depended on which experiment it was. And there were different like little things in each. So one, which was Origins 4, the whole like world was like corrupting slowly. Origins hello. Origins... Oh my. Okay. Trying to think back. One of them at the end of the like corruption one, everything broke and we all lost our origins, but we were still like in the world. But it was like all snowy and like everything had like frozen over. It was like really interesting. But yeah, there were like different premises for each one. And different origins for each one, which helped kind of like drive the story. Different cool people. Dark, Rifty, Nebula Dust Phoenix as well. Ovi Obscurity, Glitchcade, loads of really cool people. Ace as well, Wolf in the Skies. There were like so many cool people that if I were to name all of them, I could go on for hours. Because like seriously, the community involved in Origins Experiment was so cool and so fun to play with and do lore with and that kind of stuff. I'm sad that the one that I arguably did the most lore for was during a point in time where I had to rest my ears, so I couldn't have my headset on, and therefore I couldn't speak for the entire thing, which sucked. So I had to converse through like voice chat, through like text chat. That's my quest done. Yippee! Get some time, I might have to watch it. Sounds cool. Yeah, there's a lot of it is just me mucking around, to be honest. The lore, the like general lore kind of stuff, there's a lot of it on Strike's YouTube, which if I grab a link, I can put it in chat. Yeah. A lot of like the overarching lore is on there. Well. And yeah, a lot of, like I said, a lot of the kind of deeper lore and stuff like that is on there. There's also a lot on Dark's channel, which I can shout out. Because Dark did a bunch of lore for it, and Dark is amazing at lore. And they're just generally so nice and so like welcoming and wholesome. But yeah. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Basically, my little guy's journey in the first experiment in OE3, they were a very, 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 very shy guy, just like me in that experiment. And four was interesting because four, I kind of got like adopted / taken in by like the evil faction in four. Which was weird, and it's my first and honestly kind of only experience playing as part of or with a kind of evil faction, but it was like really funny to me because I was like still silly little guy. I was just aligned with like the bad people of the server, but like I never really did anything bad for the entire duration of the server. I was still just kind of running around being silly, but I was aligned with like the evil group, if that makes sense. And then certain people in that evil group started hacking, so I reported them, but yeah. Anyway, another thing, OE 4.5, because OE 4, like, they had issues with it. So OE 4.5 was kind of like the run back, the real kind of version of OE 4. Where the whole world was like corrupting. Strike, who was like the head examiner in a way, so like the head honcho involved in the experiments, but not like the head person of like the company. Basically, started arguing that we should be like let free because we have lives, all of that kind of stuff. And then got sacked because of it. And then we thought they were gone, but they weren't gone. OE5 is Strike, is us going into another experiment, and then Strike trying to get us out of that experiment. And away from Artie, who was like the evil other examiner that wanted to continue doing stuff. So in OE5, we were like in an overworld, an end, another. It was like, and like the whole, the first bit was the like a normal overworld. I'm gonna pause because an ad started. But yeah, I'm gonna pause quickly because I don't want anybody to miss anything who isn't subscribed. Okay, nearly jumped into the wall. That would have been slightly dumb of me. No, Minty. Pizza Kraken, great name. Gavy's here! Gavy! Gavy! Yay! Hello! Hi! I'll wait another 15 seconds just because ads. Two, one. Yay! Ad break's done. So, yeah, basically, I paused through the epic, so I'll continue now. Yeah, so Strike tried to get us out. There was different like sections of Origins Experiment 5. There was the first section, which was normal in the overworld. There was the second section where the whole overworld flooded. which was quite interesting. Please move. Thank you, slime. And so it was like the whole same world, but it all flooded, so there was water everywhere, so we had all the water origins. And then there was a nether origin, which was really cool, because I picked like a ashen dragon, and it was awesome. And then, there was... Oi, you don't... What? No! That's so mean! What the heck? Anyway, yeah, and then the last one was like it was like the overworld, but with end generation, which is really interesting. In the end of it, we all died. But this is the thing. This is where rahh lore gets interesting. In Origins Experiment 4.5, nothing huge happened with me. I was just generally being silly. I had the same ending everybody else had. I perished at the end. Like everybody else did. And yeah. So Origins Experiment 5 is where rahh lore starts getting really interesting. There was also a spin-off called the Sanity Experiment that Rift hosted, who, if I can shout them out, I will do that also. Rift 115. The channel you are shouting out does not exist. What do you mean, Twitch? Is it Rift D115? It is Rift D115. Okay. But yeah. They hosted like a spin-off. There's supposed to be a second one, which I'm very much looking forward to. That was the one that I was talking about where I couldn't speak for the whole event, which sucked, but I made super, super cool lore. With Ace, otherwise known as Wolf in the Skies, who I will also shout out, if I can. I'll have to wait, but someone remind me in like 5 minutes. In fact, I'm gonna set a timer. Go into my clock on my phone. Timer. 5 minutes. Shout out Ace. Boom. So I'll remember to do that in 5. But we made super cool lore there. That was really, really, really fun. We had a great time. And that experiment, that one specifically, was really interesting for me. That was the first one where rahh lore started properly happening. And I started, like, actually properly getting into it. I did a bit of lore for Origins 4, but I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of tragic because I tried to get into the lore by yapping with some of the people who were doing lore, and then immediately died to the main antagonist about 2 minutes later, and I was like, okay, it doesn't make sense if I come back to lore now. I feel bad. This wouldn't work. I'm just not going to do it. And I felt awful about it because, like, I really, really wanted to do it, but I was like, I've died to the main person that we're all running away from. Like, dude, that one I had like some kind of, I had some origin with an elytra. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I had an elytra. I had an origin with an elytra. Where did you come from? And the evil kind of goober who was Rifty. Rifty was like Skulky, if that makes sense. Which is like, they were playing a similar, or the same character that they were playing. Dude, why do I keep looking at the wrong walls? And, okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm alive. Anyway, make it through. Lovely. And I've won. GG's! But, yeah. They were, like, evil, trying to eat everyone or whatever. I don't really know. Huge amount of detail about Rift's, Skulk character. What was I gonna make? I literally just looked. Oh, it was that. But yeah, we're all running away from Rift, right? And the first thing I do, I get told, go down into this base and then tell someone about something so we can advance the lore by Rifty. And I'm like, okay, bet. This is my opportunity I've been waiting for all this time to go and take part in the lore. So I was like, this is sick. This is so cool. I finally get the chance to do what I've wanted to do for an age. So I go down and I say that. And I'm like, and we start yapping about lore, and I'm like just trying to catch myself up on what they're saying about what's happening around. And then we all hear Rifty, and then we all run. I run, engage my Elytra, boost, but don't boost enough, so I get stuck in the water. If anybody's ever played Elytra and flies into the water without any other boost to have, in this origin that I had like an Elytra, and then there was like a boost that I could do every 10 seconds or so. I boost, don't go far enough, land in the water, and because my Elytra's on, when your Elytra's on in the water, you like bob up and down on top, and you can't really swim properly. Unless there's a way to like unengage your Elytra. I couldn't obviously take it off because it was part of the origin, so I was just kind of stuck, and I couldn't go any faster than like 1 block per 3 seconds for like 10 seconds. So Rifty just killed me. And that was kind of pensive emoji. And then I couldn't really get back to the lore after that. But, so, Sanity Experiment was quite fun. And when I say quite fun, I mean, it was a blast. I had such a great time with it. Doing lore with Ace was awesome. And that's one of the reasons why I want to... Why are you tapping out? I'm typing. Yes. That's Ace's Twitch, Wolf in the Skies. They're awesome. They're really, really cool. I've had a lot of fun doing lore with them in the past. And they still do lore every now and again. I'm pretty sure... Normally they stream quite late for me. But... yeah, it's... Yeah, they're awesome. They're really cool. And oh, that's my alarm to shout out Ace. I've already done that. But yeah, the lore there was that Rifty. This is Rifty, like Examiner Rifty, which is a different character to Skulk Rifty. Basically received a permit from top office to run their own experiment. And Sanity Experiment was like horror vibes, which, God, I was scared of. But it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, which was good. But like, it was like you had the I think it's just called the Sanity mod, which meant that you had to kind of keep up your sanity by standing near torches or like campfires, having pets, that kind of thing. Fishing was another good way to up your sanity. So throughout this, there's people being chosen for like tasks and trials and that kind of stuff. Who would then try to win something for like the team in a way. Please don't try and hit me with the potato. Oh, thank you. You are going to perish, though. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was never picked in any of these, even though I did put my hand up, I think, for several. I wasn't picked for any of them, which is fair. Honestly, it worked better for my lore that I didn't get picked in any of them. But Ace, who was both the person I hung out with the most and my character's closest lore friend, got picked for one. There is, in fact, if I can get it up after this game, a couple of bits of art that OK Egg, oh my god, I'm alive somehow. But there's, yeah, there are a couple of bits of art that Ace did from from Sanity Experiment. They're all okay. Blazes, I'm alive somehow. No, Alexis. No. I'll grab them up for you now. If I can find them. So there is... There's this one, which is this piece here, which is super cool. You see me in the background. They got picked and they had to do this big trial, which was obviously very nervy and everything. And then I know it's awesome. It's so cool. And then they got picked. They went and did the trial. They were a bit kind of shaken up after it, understandably. If I can find, there's another one that Ace did. A little while back. If I can find it, it'll be on their Twitter. It's not that one. Okay, that's one of them. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to find it. That's Origins art, which is also awesome. I'll find that in a sec. Where's the Where's the sanity experiment art though? Here's one. Here's another one they did, which is super, super cool. I can't find it. Where is it? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Why am I so short? I don't know. Because my little character didn't have like a canonical height really then. They're a lot taller now though. I'm gonna see if I can find it because I think I'm still. Am I still in the Sanity Experiments Discord? I am. From Wolf in the Skies. Oh, I've just seen another post where they tell me to go to sleep. That's very real. That's quite real of me. Check-in! I found the chicken screenshots! Yes! It's the chicken screenshot. The fabled chicken screenshot. This screenshot. It's the fabled chicken screenshot. We went to go find a chicken and we were trying to make a thing, but it ended up on my head somehow, and I still don't know how. But yeah, it ended up on my head. That's the fabled chicken screenshot. But the art that I was looking for, I have now found. Which was... I'm gonna open this version, because it doesn't have... It's the one without... Hold on. Can you full screen, please? Thank you. Which was them kind of going a little insane. The writing is very hard to read there, but I can read it to you, and it says, like, not again, I can't escape, where am I going, I can't see anything. So they were, like, properly going insane. That character. And they were really scared because I was like going around and helping them with stuff. But then I obviously couldn't go into the trial with them because I wasn't picked, and then they had a really bad time, and then the trial was really stressful. And so they were like really scared about like needing to rely on people to feel confident, to feel safe, and wanting to kind of, yeah. But like it was awesome. They had so much cool art. And the other one, they had this one here. Which was when Dark got basically suspended in a massive cage above like the house, like the like thingy. Which was, yeah, stressful. This is Story, I'm pretty sure, in the middle. This is Vulps. Actually no, is that Ace? Might be Obi. I don't remember which characters were which, but I do know everyone is awesome. I'm gonna see if I can find more art from Origins, because it is all awesome. But this was the main one, which angsty time. But this is like the sweet art, like which is this one. Why is Minecraft opening? Anyway, this is super sweet. This is still one of the best art I think has ever been done of me. I love this one. And this is me, Ace, and Story. I think, hold on, I'm gonna shout out Story as well. Story has a Twitch, I think is their name. Yep. But yeah, they're awesome. We did a really, really emotional kind of nice lore at the very end. But through all of this, my goober actually made friends. My goober came in here with no friends, and came out with loads. And kind of, yeah, they actually had a good time. Or like, good. Good is not a good like kind of good inverted commas. It's not like actually good, because obviously they were like stressed and all of that. But yeah. Also Dark died and it was angsty. And everybody was really sad about it. But I never really took to Dark a huge amount in law, so I wasn't as sad. But everybody else was, so I was sad for them. But my guy, throughout all of this, is the like emotional support goober for several people. And I spent the experiment being silly and wholesome as much as I could. Because my character's lore view was effectively, we're all stuck in here together. We don't know if we can get out. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know whatever. By the way, I always look at these wings. They look really silly. I love them. Pardon me. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like, they knew we were stuck in here. So they were like, okay, I'm gonna make the most of it. We don't know how long we'll be in here for. We don't know if we'll be in here for the rest of our lives. Let's try and get through this together. And so they were just like going around helping people. The main thing I did something that I never do, which is build. I actually built like a small little fishing deck just outside of spawn with a campfire and my dog, that one of the supposed evil people, who was the technician played by Dark, as you will understand, Dark and Rifty played multiple characters at different times, which is unbelievable. Like, I could never play multiple characters in the same thing. It's too much stress for me. So I'm honestly in awe of how they do it. But yeah, basically the technician like, I don't know if they like took pity on me or just didn't really care, and so they just gave me a dog and then ran off, and I was like, okay, this guy is so silly. So I just got a dog, and so I tamed the dog, and it was my Gooba dog. And I didn't have a name tag, if I remember rightly, so I couldn't name it, but they were silly. So I had this little fishing dock with like a farm next to it. I had some a dog, a campfire, lots of fish, lots of fishing rods, lots of string and stuff. And it was basically a place where if anybody needed to regain their like sanity meter, they could go down there and have both the campfire buff and the fishing buff and the pet buff and all of that kind of stuff, just to help people regain, like, if they were struggling. And yeah, that's kind of what my character was doing. But almost everybody else either got in an experiment and it was really stressful, or had something happen to them on the outside, like a friend massively die, or like something really, really angsty happen. My guy was just kind of there trying to be the best kind of friend and support that to their friends the whole time. And they themselves, although their friends got hurt, and obviously they helped them through that, they themselves didn't get hurt at any point. They didn't have any antagonism. Like the examiners or technicians, people working, weren't mean at all to them. They just somehow got off scot-free. And I have a bunch of ideas on how to make them not get off scot-free. The next experiment. Yay! But anyway. Yeah, I kind of want them to go through it next experiment in certain ways, because they didn't go through it, and I know exactly, because they're a little like me, but not like 100%. But I know what would like really stress them out and break them, if that makes sense. And so I want to act that out, if that makes sense. I want them to go through something. I don't want it all to be happy dandy for them. That makes sense. But yeah, for now, the character in the sanity experiments is kind of golden. They've got new friends. They've gone through a lot of traumatic experiences together, but they've bonded through it. And yeah. Oh, okay, it spawned. But yeah, Origins-wise, Origins 5 is the big one where the lore starts kicking in for me. So, in Origins 5, you're getting teleported around to all these random areas. I managed to break the server in 2 ways. Firstly... Okay, I'm dead. I jumped too early. The first thing is the third realm that we were in, kind of thing, was a nether realm. And we got told, don't make a nether portal. And I immediately thought, what's the worst that could happen? I want to see what happens when I make it, because nobody else had done it. And what happened... I still have a clip of this. So I'm going to find the clip of it. Because it's on my YouTube somewhere. I don't know what channel it's on. But... it might be in my VOD's channel. I don't know why it would be in my VOD's channel, considering it's not a VOD, but it might actually be there. Hold on. I'm like checking through while I'm live. 50. Oh, wow. RIP. Where is it? Found it. So. I'm going to share this. Okay, that's not capturing the right Chrome window. This one. So what happens, right? I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait. Give me a sec. I'm just going to wait until Gavy is dead, because I know they're watching. and then I'll play it. But yeah. So this nether portal, we're obviously in the nether. We're stuck in the nether, so it's coded so we can't go through the portal and get back to the overworld. And so no, Gibby. Okay. You ready? So it's coded to mean that we can't go through here. And I don't remember if there's much audio, but this happens. It's supposed to blow up once, but because I did it on the nether roof, and also, not just that, but it wouldn't do any damage to me. So I'm just blowing up constantly. It's spamming chat with boom. If you can see, there's someone else in chat for a brief second. It's me. It's spamming chat with boom. And I can't get out of this. It's really hard to get out because I'm just stuck here. There's a couple other people on the server going, what on earth is happening? And it's nothing that I can do anything about anymore because I'm stuck on the top of the, like, server. So I can't get down out of it and it keeps trying to blow me up, but it can't do it. So I sent this to Strike, and I was like, this is not how it's supposed to work, right? Eventually, I managed to get out, and I get flung off and perish. That message sends automatically. But, basically, yeah. That's the first way I broke it. The second way I broke it is firstly, I'm running around here in this final hallway / corridor. And there's an Enderman. This is the thing, right? I'm not supposed to die here. Hi, cats. That's a great coincidence, honestly.
That's why. Because we're in the end.
This is a throwback. Yeah, I'm going through Origins experiment lore because I wanted to yap about lore, and now I've got too far into it that I'm no longer playing MCCI. I'm just talking about lore. But yeah, there is an Enderman. I punch it. I'm like, this will be funny, and then I die to it.
The Enderman's gonna kill me. It's after me.
Because the door's closed, so I can't do anything about it. I'm trying to get back out, but I can't. I die to the Enderman, spawn back on the outside. I'm like begging people, please teleport me back in. I do end up getting teleported back in eventually. But I was just like, this is really funny that I get killed by an Enderman somehow. And then we all get out. And we're like, sorry, mustard. We go into this cutscene, and it's so cool. And I'm like, this is amazing. I have no audio.
Do you not see a cutscene? I see a cutscene.
I have 0 audio for this entire section, and only me and Pera are broken. Pera can't see it either. I can see it without audio. It's supposed to play with audio. I don't know why.
I see you though, Pera.
Oh wait, there was an ad break? Hold on, I need to go through that again. So, this part, we open up like the final door. We're all running around. And this cutscene plays. And like, we're supposed to see and hear this cutscene. I'm going to find what the cutscene is supposed to be like, because it's Strike. It's on Strike's channel. From a little while ago. Which is, let me find it. Here.
It's about time.
This is what it's supposed to be like.
This finally ends.
We're supposed to have audio here.
What? Shocked by what you see? Shocked it was an experiment all along?
It's this big,
I know
awesome,
it's all
cool
bullshit.
end
I know
sequence.
you all know, and it's all thanks to that one little man in your group, ruining this whole damn thing. Thanks, asshole, for ruining another project.
Something that I find awesome and really funny is the person standing next to Shrike in all of this. Dark is on one side. Dark is like goat lorist. And then Pyrrha's on the other side. Pyrrha can't see the cutscene because it's broken. I'm not here at all.
Thanks, asshole.
But yeah, all this is playing, and they try and get someone through Pocket Dimension. Strike is like amnesiac. But yeah,
this one for me, will ya?
Artie tries to then basically goes insane and tries to murder everyone. You have to protect like your doppelganger or whatever. But yes, I can't see or hear any of this, so I'm just here in silence. I don't know what's happening. Neither does Pyrrha. We both get kicked out of the cutscene early. And me and Pyrrha are like, we didn't see anything. And so we're just yapping while everyone else is stun-locked in this cutscene. Which I think is really, really funny. So we're just kind of running around. Everyone else, including you cats, you're back there. I just saw you over here. Are stun-locked in this cutscene. Me and Pyrrha are running around. Just like, what is happening? We don't know what's happening here. Because we get kicked out early, so we also don't know what's happening. It gets really laggy for whatever reason as we get to the front. But we're like here, walking around, while everyone else is, I guess, quotation mark, canonically, like, frozen. We're just running around, we don't care. Secondly, or like third, fourthly, everybody comes back, and everyone's like, go, protect, whatever. I'll give you a little tidbit here, which also links into the lore. I am not in this room. For whatever reason, me and Olive Hoodies were the only two people, I'm pretty sure, in the entire experiment that weren't in this room. No clue why, but neither of us are here. Both me and Olive are running around, trying to find our, like, doppelganger. Neither of us are there.
Can't find myself.
And it's... me and Olive are just kind of running around having a silly, jolly time because we aren't there. So, yeah. For whatever reason, we went in this room.
Help us out, man.
Rifty has a great idea. That ends up not working, but yeah. All of this, Artie somehow gets down to like 5 hearts and full netherite because we're punching them so well. But they have they have gaffles, so it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, I'm not in this room. So, as we go into Origins Experiment 6, my headcanon or like lore interpretation of this is that me and Olive Hoodies escape and get out of this room. Somehow, because we aren't there, neither of us die, and we both get out. Now, for Origins Experiment 6, there's this big talk about how loads of people are still signing up, but business is down because someone has whistleblown on the corporation. And so the outside press now knows. And there's a lot of shady stuff around this business, and they're like getting investigated at this point. My headcanon for this, and this also links to my application, which I did with Ghost, is me and Olive get out because we aren't in the room, so neither of us die. We both get out. Olive goes and whistleblows on this organization and leaks the kind of stuff about them to the press. And then me, and this links with my video to get into OE6, I'm getting back in, or trying to get back in, so I can see the people that I know. Because I've been in 4 or 5 of these now.
these are the main people I know. These are the people that I care about and I've spent time with. So I want to get back and try and help them out. Now, what happens in OE6, I am almost 100% sure I didn't stream this. There is a chance I did. I don't think I did, but I'm going to check oh god, voice crack. I'm going to check anyway. I don't think I streamed this though. And that means that I have to explain instead of showing. I'm going to check. No, I didn't stream this. Basically, I can go back to MCCI when I'm talking about this now because I don't have any footage of it. What happened at the end of Origins Experiment 6? It's on 4? RIP. At the end of OE6, there's a bunch of people who have been kind of told about a plan. And the plan is to get out through this kind of back door in the sky. I wasn't relevant enough to get, like, indoctrinated, inverted commas, into this kind of plan. Right2I was not active enough, because Right2I was busy and Right2I was ill. As was Ghost, who was the main person I was doing this and applying with it with, which sucks, because we both wanted to make a lot of lore on this server, and it just got really unfortunate. But what happened was, we have to all get, in the last 10 minutes, to this door in the sky. We have to step on the trapdoor, go through the door, and then we get teleported. If you didn't make it through the door and get teleported, you would get the first ending, where RT just shoots you, basically. If you make it through the door and get teleported, you get the second ending, where RT doesn't shoot you, you go through, open another door, and then somebody else shoots you. So you die no matter what. But, in true Right2I fashion, I get neither of those endings, because I went through the door, but didn't get teleported. So I was in a weird half and half, like, kind of one ending, but also kind of the other. And so because I made it through the door, so I technically escaped, but also didn't get teleported, means that canonically I'm just floating around in the void, stuck in limbo. But that also means that it is 2 experiments in a row that I've somehow survived while everybody else has died. In OE5, apart from one person, and in OE6, everybody else is dead. I'm fine-ish. I'm, like, in the void, in limbo, so obviously I'm not, like, alive in the real world, but people have come back from limbo before in lore, so, like, I find it really, really funny that, like, because of stuff that's just generally happened around me, I have a different ending to anybody else, like, inverted commas, in my own interpretation of it, and it's kind of been, like, half kind of, like, I talked to Dark about it, and Dark, who was also in Limbo earlier in the series, said they actually left a book for anybody else that had come to Limbo to read. So canonically, and I'm gonna try and get this on the TCG card, in the, like, part of a TCG thing for Origins that Strike's doing, is me in the void reading a book, just kind of floating, because that's how my lore has ended. I'm the only one still alive, although nobody knows that. Like, nobody, like, in the company or the experiment or whatever knows that. I'm still technically alive, because I never saw myself die in any experiment. So, which I think is really, really amusing, that through Right2I scuff, I have somehow lived 2 things that I shouldn't have. But yeah, I love Origins Experiment. It's so cool. I cannot wait for a potential next sanity experiment. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play a couple more games and then I'm gonna head off. In fact, I think I'll play one more game and then I'll raid out to Rito. Just because I've finished my app sesh and my quests are nearly done. But yeah. Thanks everyone for coming out to an impromptu stream. I mean, all streams are kind of impromptu if you think about it, because I never really announce them or talk about them much. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, it started with me playing Hole in the Wall and Battlebox for quests, and it ended with me yapping for nearly an hour about Origins experiments. So I think you can tell how invested I was and how interested I was in the server. It's so cool. Everybody involved in it was like awesome. And I'm so happy I got the opportunity to join. And it's also a message to me of go talk to people. Don't be too nervous to reach out. Because I wasn't originally in OE3. For reference, in the OE3 credits, I was even listed as rahh21, which I think is really funny. Can I not get punched, please? But yeah. And I, in OE3, saw a friend of mine who was streaming it talk about it. They were streaming it at the time. They were running around on day 1, I think. It was either day 1 or day 2. And they were talking about it and really hyped about it. And that was someone I used to watch a lot. And a group of people I used to watch a lot that I don't watch anymore. Well, I don't watch some of them. I don't watch some of them anymore, and I don't watch most of them as much anymore. Just because my sleep schedule's not as bad as it used to be, and they stream really late. So it's like they used to stream until like 8 a.m. my time. And at that point in time, I was up until 8 a.m. So that didn't matter. But now I'm not up until 8 a.m. Even though I'm still up until 5. I come off my PC at like 4 at the very latest because I want to fix my sleep schedule. But yeah. Basically, yeah. I reached out to Strike, who owned the event, and I was like, hey, do you have any space for like a really late entrant? I'll play a lot. I have too much spare time on my hands. Panda no! Panda no! Rip, no. But yeah, I had loads of spare time on my hands, so I was like, hey, can I join in? And make content on here? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, what? Wait, huh? I was not expecting to get accepted at all. I just kind of reached my hand out and went, maybe, who knows? Maybe I can maybe get into the next one. But I literally said, hey, sorry for the DM. I see you're on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully this doesn't ping you or wake you up or anything. But I was wondering about Origins Experiment if you had room for a late entry. I stream all 5 days because I got a bunch of time. Just didn't catch the official announcement. If you've got room for one more, I'd gladly make content on this. It's a cool idea. I've always wanted to put in an Origins Experiment with cool people. I've got like so much time, so I'd probably be on for like 4+ hours a day. I'm ready to be a chaotic, silly little guy. And that was just over 2 years ago. And then Strike doesn't even say anything and just sends me the Discord link. And I'm like, gasp emoji, thank you so much. Because I was fully expecting to just get, nope, late entry. Maybe you can join this public Discord so you can, like, apply for the next one or whatever. I wasn't expecting to actually get in. So I had, like, I was kind of, like, chilling and talking and vibing with people that I knew on OE3. But there was, like, 3 people that I knew. So I was genuinely like paranoid of talking to people for the majority of that event. And that was my first event. So I was really stressed, but it was also super fun. And obviously over the next 2 years, I've done more Origins Experiment stuff and it's been just as fun as the first time. And in fact, I think as I've got to know people more in that community as well, it got more and more fun as it went on. So also, thank you, Seribot, for banning 3 people now this stream for being bots. Which I think is quite amusing. Seribot, my hero. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. And the Origins Experiment was great.
and I will. It's another thing that's on a potential commission list, for future, of get commissions of big OE Origins experiment moments. Because there were so many cool moments that I really, 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 really want art of them. Including, my main goal is to blow up, which was in, you know that nether portal that I showed you? With like the boom, 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 boom thing? After that happened, everybody in one big group all said, my main goal is to blow up, and then all, like, I, like, lit the portal, and like 7 people blew up, and it was really amusing. We all had a big laugh about it. What do you mean? It works the first time, but not the second. Sad face. But yeah. Yeah, it is incredibly fun, and I'm very grateful to Strike for making it and kind of bringing that community together, because there's so many cool people that I wouldn't have known otherwise. I now have one more top 5 to get, which hopefully I get in this game. If I do, which I hopefully I will raid out to Rito, who is streaming skin making. Which I know is a bit of a change from me yapping about lore for an hour, but it's Rito, so it's always going to be good. Cool. Nearly died to super speed that I wasn't aware of. Oopsie. No, wall surfed. I also need to what's it called, like turn up the mic activation thing on my PNG tuber, because I haven't changed it since I got my new mic, so I can kind of get it to move around a bit more again. It'd be more accurate. One day I'll get a VTuber, chat. Believe me, one day. I don't know what day it'll be, but I think it would be cool. But at the same time, it's like, with like VTuber stuff, it's always like, for me, it's like a big question of, firstly, do I want to, if I do become a VTuber, do I want to stick with like the current design or like make a new one for it? Which I'm edging towards stick with the current, because I think it's too iconic at this point and too me to like ditch. If that makes sense. But it's also the cost, which is incredibly high, which makes sense because, God, these artists are so talented. Like, oh my goodness. There's so many, like, VTubers that I see, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, thinking about how much work went into that, and how cool the art is and the rigging is, it's like, it's crazy to me. But yeah, money is a big thing, and I have other things that I will be spending money on before turning into an animated anime character on the internet. But it's like, another thing is that for that I kind of need like an iPhone or some kind of good camera to track, and at the moment I don't have a camera, because okay, just because I don't really want to be face cam. That also extends to me accidentally turning my camera on, which at the moment I can't physically do because I don't have one.
but I would be able to do that. And I'm very, very, very clumsy. So I can see myself doing it. If that makes sense. That's got 6 minutes. That's got 4 hours. Okay. Anything here? The spirit? That's not bad. Can I accept it, please, game? Thank you. The spirit. Decent amount of spirits, actually. I'm going to wait to get rid of those because I want them to be synced up. Capital treasure as well. Anyway, thank you everyone for turning in. Tuning in? Not turning in, sorry. Turning up is what I meant to say. I shall see you guys. I'm sorry, Gavy. Don't worry, I'm sending you over to Tiny Right X, who is like silly goober extraordinaire. Cool, top 3 coolest people. So you won't feel like you're really missing anything. Trust. They're making my skin? What the? What the? Huh? Wait. What? Okay. Bye, guys.
Back.
Woo.